My dear, something truly extraordinary happened to me yesterday, something so unusual that I'm still trying to make sense of it. It felt like the universe was whispering a secret directly to my soul, and I can't stop thinking about it. I was taking my usual evening walk in the park, my headphones on, music playing softly, lost in my own thoughts. The air was cool and refreshing, brushing gently against my face, and the trees swayed gracefully under the dim golden light of the setting sun. I wasn't paying much attention to anything in particular. My mind was wandering through random memories and dreams, flowing freely like a calm stream. Everything felt peaceful and ordinary, until something unexpected happened. As I walked slowly along a familiar path, surrounded by the soft rustling of leaves, I suddenly heard a voice. It wasn't an external sound, nor was it the usual inner chatter of my thoughts. It was different, clearer, deeper, and filled with emotion. The voice said, "This person loves you very much." The strange part was that the person it referred to was you. And what's even stranger is that I wasn't even thinking about you at that exact moment. I was just existing in the moment, enjoying nature, enjoying life, and then, suddenly, this message reached me from somewhere beyond comprehension. At first, I froze. I remember stopping mid-step and looking around, half expecting someone to be there. But the park was calm and empty except for a few distant joggers. I knew immediately that it wasn't a sound that entered through my ears, it was something that resonated from deep within. It didn't come from my mind, it came from my heart, or maybe from my soul. It had a softness, a vibration, a purity that words can't fully describe. For a moment, I felt goosebumps all over. My heart started beating faster, and I didn't know whether to feel afraid or comforted. You might not believe me when I tell you this, and honestly, I wouldn't blame you. Even I would have doubted such a thing if I hadn't experienced it myself. But it was real, so real that I can still feel the echo of that voice when I close my eyes. The day before, I remember sitting by my window, thinking about you. I was wondering whether you ever think of me anymore, whether I still cross your mind the way you cross mine. It has been such a long time, and yet, no matter how much time passes, something inside me refuses to forget you. I was thinking about the bond we share, something invisible yet powerful, something beyond words or logic. Maybe that deep yearning reached out to you somehow, and the voice I heard was your soul answering mine. It feels as though our connection exists on a higher plane, a place where time, distance, and logic have no meaning. I suppose some people might call it the fifth dimension, the 5D. It's as if our souls are in constant communication, even when our minds and bodies are busy living separate lives. After hearing that voice, I haven't been able to stop thinking about you. My thoughts keep circling back to that moment, to that feeling. My rational mind tries to explain it away. It says maybe it was just my imagination, a trick of the mind, or perhaps the influence of the music I was listening to. But my heart refuses to accept that explanation. The message felt too real, too clear, too specific. It didn't feel like a passing thought, it felt like a message meant for me. Tell me, sweetheart, did you by any chance think of me around that same time? Did you feel anything unusual? Because it truly felt as if you were speaking to me, not with words or sound, but with energy, with love. Could it be possible that you sent me a telepathic message and somehow, against all odds, I received it? I know it sounds unbelievable, yet it's the only explanation that feels right. Maybe this is what people mean when they talk about twin flames or soulmates, two souls so deeply connected that they can reach each other without speaking, even across space and time. Sweetheart, I love you more deeply than words can ever express. Anything that has to do with you fills me with immense happiness. Just the thought of you lights up my entire being. I feel so incredibly blessed to have met someone like you in this lifetime. You are not just a part of my life, you are the most beautiful chapter of it. You are the calm to my storms, the warmth to my cold days, and the melody to my silence. I have never loved anyone the way I love you, and I doubt I ever will. Our connection is so deep and soulful that sometimes its intensity overwhelms me. There are moments when I feel your energy so strongly that it feels like you're right beside me, even when you're miles away. Since that strange experience in the park, I've been feeling a renewed sense of gratitude for you and for the bond we share. Whether that voice came from my imagination, my subconscious, or truly from the universe itself, I believe it was a reminder of our love, a gentle nudge from fate reminding me that what we have is real and eternal. I may never fully understand what happened, but I know it was meaningful. Thank you, my love, for being such an important part of my life, for filling it with magic, with beauty, and with purpose. Thank you for making me believe in things beyond logic and reason, in the unseen ties that connect hearts across time and space. I don't know if what I heard was real or just an illusion, but what I feel is undeniably true. You love me deeply, and I love you endlessly. Our connection defies explanation, and that in itself is the most beautiful mystery of all. I am so grateful for you, sweetheart. Thank you for being you, for loving me, for existing, for giving my life meaning. You are my greatest blessing, my most cherished dream come true. And if that voice truly was a message from your soul to mine, then I want you to know, I heard it, I felt it, and I'll carry it with me forever. I love you more than words, more than time, more than life itself. My dear, I'm so incredibly grateful that you're a part of my life. It's not just because you're such a wonderful person, or even because you're so beautiful, though you truly are, but because you've become my best friend, my confidant, and my partner in every sense of the word. With you, every single moment feels alive and meaningful. You've brought a kind of joy and peace into my world that I never knew I was missing. You make ordinary days feel extraordinary, and even the smallest things we do together become memories worth cherishing. I love that with you. I can talk about anything and everything without hesitation. We can jump from the silliest conversations to the deepest discussions in seconds, and somehow it all feels so natural. You're so cool, so playful, and so full of life. Your sense of humor always brightens my mood, no matter how rough my day has been. There's this spark in you, this beautiful combination of fun and warmth, that makes me feel completely at ease. I feel like I can be myself with you in ways I can't with anyone else. I don't have to filter my thoughts or hide my quirks. You embrace them all and love me for who I am. With you, I get to relive the carefree fun I used to have with my friends. We can play games, go out on spontaneous adventures, laugh till our stomachs hurt, or just spend hours watching shows and movies together. Even a simple Netflix and chill session becomes something special because it's with you. Sometimes, I forget that you're not just my best friend, you're my partner, my love, my person. That's what makes our bond so unique. My life with you feels so blissful and happening. There's never a dull or boring day when you're around. What I love most about us is that we can have fun and still handle serious moments with maturity. We can argue, disagree, or even clash, but deep down, I always know that no matter what, we'll be okay. You never drag things out or make small issues into big ones. You listen, you process, and then you respond with calm and understanding. Just like friends who argue and make up quickly, we always find our way back to each other. That's such a rare and beautiful quality to have in a relationship. It's one of the many reasons I feel so blessed to have you in my life. People like you are truly rare. In a world where so many get stuck on pride or let ego ruin something beautiful, you choose peace and understanding. You don't hold grudges, you value harmony over being right. That's something I deeply admire about you. Life with you feels so easy, so peaceful, and yet, never boring. You strike that perfect balance between being fun and being grounded. You make me laugh endlessly, but you also give me strength and wisdom when I need it most. I really love the bond we share. It's not just romantic, it's deeply emotional and soulful. With you, I can open up about anything, my fears, my dreams, my insecurities, even my silly or naughty thoughts, and I know you'll never judge me. You create such a safe space for me to be vulnerable. You listen without interrupting, comfort without overreacting, and love without conditions. That kind of emotional security is priceless, and I don't take it for granted for even a second. Honestly, I never imagined my life could turn out this beautiful. Before you, I had certain expectations of what love might be like, but you've surpassed them all. You've shown me that real love isn't just about passion or excitement, it's about friendship, understanding, patience, and shared laughter. You're everything I could ever hope for in a partner and so much more. You're romantic in ways that melt my heart, yet you're also kind, compassionate, and deeply caring. You always know the right thing to say to lift my spirits or calm my nerves. What amazes me most is how balanced you are. You're funny and playful when the moment calls for it, yet calm, mature, and composed when situations get tough. You know exactly when to be serious and when to let go and just have fun. You never react impulsively, you take your time, think things through, and respond thoughtfully. That emotional maturity of yours makes me feel safe, respected, and loved. You have this rare gift of making people feel special just by being yourself. With you, everything feels effortless. I never have to pretend, never have to walk on eggshells, never have to worry about being misunderstood. You get me, completely. You see the best and worst sides of me, and you still choose to stay. That, to me, is the purest form of love. You've become such an integral part of my happiness that I can't imagine my life without you. You make me laugh when I want to cry, you calm me when I'm overwhelmed, and you stand by me when I feel uncertain. You make me want to be a better person, not because you ask me to, but because your presence inspires me to grow. Every day with you feels like a blessing I never stop being grateful for. You are the best thing that has ever happened to me. You're my peace, my joy, my favorite person in the whole world. I love you so much, baby. Please, always stay your awesome, genuine, beautiful self. Never change the amazing person that you are. Because you, just the way you are, make my world brighter, my heart fuller, and my life infinitely better.